welcome to, I don't really know what I'm going to call this just yet, but yeah, this is my first video up on my channel here, and I want to dedicate it to sort of my local experience of trying to be good at Yu-Gi-Oh now. But this is my second time trying to record this because first time was a nightmare, so please do give me a bit of a... So what I wanted to talk about was sort of my lead up to locals. So I have locals every Thursday here at Norwich, and it's currently Saturday, and I've just got myself a new deck, and it is Tenpai Dragon, as you can see. What attracted me to this deck was overall the sort of budget and like value of it, because this deck's very, very good, but I don't have the Trident Dragon, so my goal is to see how well I can get without it, because I know it's going to reprint in September, I think, in the new tins coming out, but this is the deck list that I have made. This week, I did take this deck to the locals, and it went very well, actually. I went 3-2, so for me, usually that's quite good, because I'm usually always playing something like Labyrinth or Voiceless Voice, but those decks are always quite expensive to maintain, where this, on the other hand, has been just so much fun to play, and so cheap as well. So for the main deck, I've got mostly just normal ratio, so 3 Pydras, enough said about that, 3 Chundras, you know, and 2 Fadras. Overall for monsters, I'm quite happy with this ratio. I would maybe think about cutting out the 1 Fadra, but that hasn't really come up just yet. So we've got Bestial Magnum up. Not much to say about this card. It's a free searcher for any dragon during the end phase, so can practically search for anything here, so I don't see why not to play it. So get straight into it. 3 Ash, Obs, 3 Bell. This is more for my sort of locals. I know some people like to play like Fenrir's and stuff, but 3 Veilers, 2 Ghost Ogres, if you can see that, and 1 Ghost Mourner. The spells, we've got 3 Kaiman, insanely good Searcher special summon, bro. Now, 3 Sangang Summoning. This card is absolutely insane. Can't speak enough for it. Won't get too into it right now, but searches any monster, and it basically protects you from anything. So, yeah, that's all the in-engine spells. We've got 3 Droplet. Sort of mix on this card. Sometimes it comes up, sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it just rots in my hand if you especially draw more than one of them. But for the 2 ofs, we've got 2 Lightning Storm, insanely good board breaker, 2 Talents. Would be playing Pot of Prosperity, but don't have the Trident Dragon to get through it, so... For the traps, we've got 3 Impermanent. That's it. I think that's all you really need. So, a lot of hand traps in this deck. A lot of hand traps. For the extra deck, I have got Ruddy Rose. I really underestimated this card when I took the first look at it, and like being able just to banish everything from the grave is absolutely insane. 2 Transcendence, would be playing a Trident Dragon, but you know, we do what we can do. Now for some randoms, we've got Q-Bolt, which is just a free pop on summon. This card's like a free return on summon, and Black Rose just to absolutely nuke the board. Also, Odd Eyes Meteor Burst. Not sure how I feel about this card. Some of these cards are newer, which I haven't played yet. For the links, we got a Heatar, we got a Seal, we got SP, Promethean, Salamangreat, and Zealantis. These are only in here for the Zealantis OTK for if I get debarried and that. Finally, onto the side deck. So we got 3 Shifter, 3 Drone Lockbird. Was maining this, but I don't know, it just sort of rotted in the hand sometimes, but I think it's quite nice in the side deck. 2 DD Crows, because this card's kind of insane right now, I think, in the meta. Would play 3, but don't have a 3rd one. If I was going to play a 3rd DD Crow, I'd probably replace this Blaster I have. This card hasn't come up at all for me, and sort of just a waste. For the spells, we got Change of Heart and Snatch Still. Now, these cards don't really come up during any other match except during the mirror matches, where being able to steal your opponent's dragons and synchros to sync with is really nice. So that's the only use these found. For the traps, we got 3 D-Barriers, just because this card's quite good right now, because there's a lot of, like, you've got Ritual decks and you've got Fusion decks, and you could call synchros, but, you know, this hasn't really come up for me just yet, so I can't really speak on it. And for the last card, Rivalry of Warlords. I did it. I've come second. I went 4-1, which is the best score I've ever had. Phantom Troddler. Fishbog Blaster, of course. Third. Put that to the side. Ooh, Valmonica. Oh my god. And more Melodious. Alright. Sign and Mining. Oh my fucking god. What a way to end it. Yo. As a treat, I don't know if anyone else knows what's going on. I've got myself a Yu-Gi-Oh! Hello Kitty. That later. Just thought I'd show this off. Yo. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat. But yeah, I'll talk about more about the deck list and the pools later, so I'll catch you guys in a bit. It's a bit more calmer now. It's almost been an entire week since I actually came back from locals. Today is Wednesday, so tomorrow I have another locals, which I also plan to record today, and I just want to go over the deck real quickly. And I mean, I'm very surprised I went 4-1 today. I think the area I suffered the most with is definitely this side deck, but I was able to get my hands on. It's only a common, but helps replace that blaster. This card is kind of useless. It didn't really come up, and I don't see the application of it. It's cool to have. I can see why people are testing it, but I think it's time for this guy to go. So yeah, that's it for today's video, I guess. I have nothing else more to say about the deck. I'm extremely happy with where it went. Next week's video, or whenever it does come out from now, I'm going to take a bit more of an in-depth look at this deck and maybe explore different decks to play. Like, I really want to get into Lightsworn Tier and maybe even Melodious, and I've still got Voice that's almost done, especially with the new Diviner reprint coming out. But yeah, that's everything for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.